for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Mutombo with the ball. Out guarded by Porzingis. Count that one.
Oh, that's a great find by Mutombo. A guy who always seems to make the right play.
Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
I know it's just two, but man, that's a nice two. Westbrook with the insane creativity.
Here's Simmons. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer, no good. Left side, ball. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Outside, Martin. To the right side. Clock at 6. It's Durant with the drive. Mutombo up top. Durant in the corner. Mutombo sets a screen. Durant, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And here is Simmons. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Now, here's Mutombo. Here's Heaney. And the rejection by Giannis. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here is Durant. Just 3 to shoot. Pass to Edey. From deep. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
From past the arc. Westbrook, no good. Here's Simmons. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And Giannis not afraid to stretch it out that time with the 3-ball.
And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. And he's able to get it back. There's Ball with the 3. Edey with the rebound. Here's Los Angeles now. Outside, Simmons. Durant in the corner. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And here's KD for 3. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
He just has physical tools to make you go in there and foul him. Westbrook back to the line.
For Atlanta, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. In the corner, Simmons with it. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Mutombo. Launches it from deep. Outside for Durant. And the three ball is good. Durant's got 9.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Los Angeles on top. They're up by 10. The second quarter coming up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second-chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And he recovers it. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Now Beasley. Over Martin. And a great move by Beasley. Beasley's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls.
When you think Vince Carter, dunking is probably the first thing that comes up, but Vince is also someone who can be a first option. Tremendously talented.
Puts up a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Atlanta trails by 16. There's Ball with the 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Ball with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the 3.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
Los Angeles leading by 14. Pass to Beasley. Misses in close. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Now Porzingis. Beyond the arc. Ball with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And that's a slam dunk from the big fundamental. You don't want to get in the way when he's throwing it down.
Over in the corner, Porzingis. With the shot, Eaton grabs the miss. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Ball. Here's Martin. It's blocked. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Ball from long range. Here's Carter. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And it's Ball in the corner. Four seconds left. The shot, no good.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pass to Edey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. They get Russell Westbrook. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the away team.
And he sinks the second. Atlanta trails by 19. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Durant. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Antetokounmpo, no good. Los Angeles leading by 20. The wide open look for Durant. No good with the wing jumper. There's Ball with the three. That shot is off. And here is Los Angeles now. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
What an unreal scorer Kevin Durant is.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And it's Westbrook missing. And here's Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Martin for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Edey. He draws iron on the dunk. Outside Ball. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Mutombo with some nice D. The three from KD. Porzingis with the rebound. The three. Atlanta again missing. Los Angeles leading by 23. Here's Mutombo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Simmons' shot is good.
And when you don't respect Simmons' jumper, he'll hurt you with it. So smooth coming off his fingertip. And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Oh, yes, sir.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And they get it. And it's Westbrook missing.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Los Angeles, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Both good from the line that time. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Left side, ball. Atlanta again missing. And so it's Los Angeles, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Beasley has the ball here for Los Angeles. Fires the 3. They get it back. Out to the right wing. Eaton. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Eaton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Here's Ball. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Carter. Over Porzingis. And it's Carter missing. Giannis outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Beautiful touch, and Giannis, with his height and quickness, he can get the mid-range shot pretty much anytime he wants.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Beasley. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That's a pretty sweet touch there shown by Antetokounmpo. The D cannot relax when he's got the ball, especially in that spot.
Carter with the screen. Beasley for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Outside ball. Carter for 3.
And on defense, LaMelo's quickness can make him inescapable. Able to stay all over the shooter on that one.
And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Spins to the rack, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, Russell jumps pretty high on his three-point shot, so tough for smaller guards to challenge it.
Ball with the bucket.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Stolen. The drive-by ball. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kenyon Martin.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the rejection by Giannis. Left side, Westbrook. Outside, Ball. A steal. Edey. And he drops it in from the low post.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Ball with the bucket.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with two ex-NBA stars, Grant Hill and Brent Barry. I'm Brian Anderson. We've got Allie LaForce on the sidelines tonight as well. So it's Los Angeles now. James deciding where to go with it. Screen by James. Here's Green. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
And Giannis erasing that shot with his length. Shooters have to beware of where Giannis is.
Pass to Green. And it's hammered home by Green. What
a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay. Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Simmons. screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edey. Pass to Simmons. A rebound by Hibbert.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Roy. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
2X remaining first 2 minutes.
Here's Hibbert. Out to James. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Left side Simmons. Pass to Mutombo. Rejected by James.
That anticipation off the charts. Great job by LeBron to deny that one.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doncic pulls down the board. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. To the inside. And there's James from the arc. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 2. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Some changes for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Mutombo. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Pass to Klingon. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, be careful. Klingon kid bring down the house.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That one drops for him.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
26 seconds left in the first. Outside Reddish. Pass to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Reeves outside. Lets it go from deep. And Victor Wembanyama hits from deep.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Los Angeles. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Picked by Carter. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Reddish. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. A nice shot by Klingon.
And this is where you feed the big man Klingon. He knows how to execute from this close.
And it's Beasley penetrating. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Outside Reddish. Outside Reeves. The 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Klingon. And stolen by Beasley. Ball left side. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Carter from outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Reddish on the wing. And he dunks it down.
Reddish getting up there and getting explosive.
Los Angeles trails by 7. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Now here's Reeves. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 6.
May in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Roy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Pass to Carter. Launches it. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Doncic outside. Here comes Luka. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Ball goes to Los
In
Angeles.
2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real. And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Hibbert. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Los Angeles leading by 4. It's James on the wing. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Doncic on the wing. Back to James. He shoots. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Los Angeles trails by 4. Beasley for 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3. Now Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Beasley for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Los Angeles leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Simmons with it. Pass to Edie for the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all. And that's a big man on the move. What a take from Klingon.
To the middle. Here's Mutombo. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Reddish. Wembanyama with it. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Reddish. Tipped. Here's Mutombo. Money from the wing. Mutombo has gotten 4 this quarter.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Edie. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. That one's good for 2. Now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Simmons looking around. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Klingon. He's got 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game here. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Los Angeles leading by 4. We've got a minute 48 left in the third.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. Some changes for Los Angeles. And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
They set a pick to the left wing and stolen by Durant. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Los Angeles foul. Michael Beasley. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Roy to stop the drought. Outside for Green. Doncic on the wing from downtown. The rebound by Duncan. Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Durant. Beasley outside. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Here's Hibbert. Got a hand on it. Here's the break. Beasley outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. A strong finish by Doncic.
A guard that can truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
Inside. Here's Eaton. Out to Beasley. Takes the three. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Los Angeles trails by 4. Doncic outside. Jacks up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
And Doncic launches from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Down low. Here's Edey. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And Los Angeles leads by 5.
Well, that was just a quick glance from KD. He looks at the defense and makes the play.
James, right side. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Simmons. Finished off the break. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Pass to Hibbert. And here's James. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Los Angeles leading by 8. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. It's going to be on LeBron James.
Personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on
Pass to Mutombo.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And rejected.
I like this. The sheer size and reach of Klingon was a big factor in him finding that block.
Wiggins for 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. They set the pick. Here's Simmons. Uses the glass on the layup.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
And here's Reeves outside. Counted from distance.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Here's Durant. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. Now Los Angeles with it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Yeah, an elite passing forward. Simmons just dropping a dime.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Pass to Klingen. There's the steal. Here's Mutombo. Buries it from 3. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Edey, covered by Wembanyama. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, here's Simmons. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And this is huge when Simmons connects from deep, showing commitment to wanting to improve from there.
The rebound by Edey. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.